Now let me introduce how to add and subtract polynomials. Starting with this example right here. We are, of course, adding these two polynomials. And whenever this is the case, in which we just don't have any number right here in front of the parenthesis to distribute, well, in this case, that's just a hidden 1, we can just break the parentheses and just copy this down. So we have 2x cubed plus 3x squared plus 4x plus 7. Then we can just add like terms. So we have 2x cubed. There are no other terms with an x cubed. So I'm just going to copy it down. What about x squareds? We have two terms with an x squared. 5x squared and 3x squared. 5 plus 3 is 8. So if we add them, we get 8x squared. Okay, what about terms with an x? We have 2x and 4x. 2x plus 4x is 6x. Then finally, we have two terms with no x. The negative 1 and the 7. Negative 1 plus 7 is just 6. So that's it. We have successfully added the two polynomials. Now over here. Now we're subtracting polynomials. I can just copy this one down. So 6x squared plus x minus 2. But now we're subtracting 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. What we need to do is switch every signal inside the parentheses because we're subtracting. It's like we're distributing a negative 1. So negative 1 times 4x squared is negative 4x squared. Negative 1 times negative 2x squared is positive 2x. Oh, I said 2x squared, but it's just 2x. Sorry about that. Okay, and then negative 1 times 1 is just negative 1. Okay, so at this point, we can combine like terms. We have two terms with an x squared. 6 minus 4 is 2, so we get 2x squared. Then we have two terms with an x. We have this x plus 2x. There's a hidden 1 right here. 1 plus 2 is 3, so we get 3x. Then negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. Those are the terms without an x, so they're like terms, of course. And that's it. That's as far as we would go. Final example. Okay, so in this case, we can just copy this down. There's nothing outside of the parentheses that we can distribute. So you can just copy it down. 3x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 5. Then we're subtracting this polynomial. So let's pretend there's a negative 1 here, which I can distribute. Negative 1 times 2x squared, negative 2x squared. Negative 1 times negative 5x is plus, or positive 5x. And negative 1 times 1, negative 1. Okay, now, like terms. Let's combine like terms. There's only one term with an x cubed. So we just have 3x cubed. We have two terms with an x squared. So we can combine them. 4 minus 2 is just 2. So we get 2x squared. Then we have two terms with an x. We have the x plus 5x. There's a hidden 1 here. 1 plus 5 is 6. So we get 6x. Then finally, negative 5 minus 1 is negative 6. And that's it. Now, of course, I suggest that you try a few practice questions, and good luck.